What do you think about our lighting?
There we are, Mr. Patient. It's working. Our lighting is good. Hello, Miss Barbara. Thank you so much for being the moderator tonight. We've got about 2 or so minutes. Do you need more lighting? We got this. Is good. No, this is good. I think this is good. We are going to talk tonight in about 2 minutes. We're going to chit-chat before we talk about our topic. So y'all let us know. Are we good there? Can you hear us? Somebody say something. Let us know you can hear us. Let us know we're all good. Miss Barbara's our moderator tonight again.
Yay,
all
she
right,
can hear us.
She can hear us.
Can you see us?
Thank you. Can you see my... Oh, hey, Denise from Arkansas. Thanks, Miss Barbara. I got wet head. I just got out of the shower. But, you know, the fact I got a shower, that's nice. All right. Well, we are in New Jersey. If y'all been looking for us, here we are, New Jersey, at our friend's house, Miss Jean's house, Mr. Andy's house.
Notification. We just went live.
Oh, we did.
See there, look.
Oh, Heritage Ways went live. That's awesome, Mr. Patient. Look at that.
Oh, I don't know if y'all seen my girlfriend yet.
On his phone.
So I got a notification. So they do work.
Yeah, well, we'll throw that in here in a minute. Remember, we've only got 30 minutes. I'm telling myself that, so remember.
You want me to set an alarm? Just saying.
So I'll quit talking. Miss Denise got her notification. I'm going to tell you something funny about where we're staying. So it's my college friend's house, Jean, and her husband, Andy. Actually, he's a college friend too, but, you know, Jean and I were RAs together. What's it called? Resident assistant?
Resident assistant.
And, oh, Miss Adele, what time is it in Australia? Tell me what time it is. Did you get up early or did you stay up late?
Yeah, so the RAs at school, they're the police to make sure you came in on time. If you didn't come in on time, they turn you in and get you in trouble. So my friend Miss Jean and I, that's what we were. Oh, it's 1 p.m. Okay. On Monday? That's not so bad. Is it 1 p.m. on Monday? So here we are, and Mr. Andy, Miss Jean's husband. So he, you know, little music man will not eat much. If y'all followed us along, you'll know that he doesn't eat very well. So Mr. Andy has been, excuse me, trying to, or successfully getting little music man to be able to eat all kinds of things, like jalapenos,
good stuff. I mean, you know, oh, it's Tuesday. It's 1 o'clock tomorrow. Wait, what day is today? Is today Monday?
This is Monday.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So he
gets him to eat.
Yeah. So he got him to eat a jalapeno pepper.
Well, but like real food, like casseroles and good stuff. So little music man is going to be heartbroken when we leave, and here's why. He told me the other night, he said, Mr. Andy has to go with us on the rest of the RV journey because he knows how to get him to eat. So he actually made a list last night for Mr. Andy. Like, he actually got the tape measure out. He measured the couch to see if Mr. Andy could fit on the couch. And he even said to us, he said, Mama, this is Mr. Andy's list, so he'll know. So he'll know how much longer he has to be here with his family before he hits the road with us. So I don't know how that's going to work, because I have a feeling, I'm guessing Mr. Andy's probably not going to take him up on that offer. But anyway, all right, who do we have? And we got Miss Jean here in the audience tonight. Can you be the one who claps and responds? Yeah. So she's indicating that she doesn't know if Mr. Andy might go with us or not. So
she might like for him to go. We don't know.
Oh, surely not. All right.
Be a nice little break.
We've got P. Tebow from Michigan, Miss Lori. Woohoo! There she is. Saying hi to each other. I love that. All right. Well, I think it's time. It is time. And we're going to, this is going to be a first for us, me. We're going to stay within the time limit. We're going to stay on topic. Help me do that. Okay.
Within the time limit or on topic?
Both. I have notes. I have notes.
Okay.
All right. So tonight, what we want to do is we want to come at you every Monday night as we have Wi-Fi. So we know our next place where we're going, we won't have Wi-Fi, but we'll keep you up. Well, there's Mr. Brown. Well, hey, Mr. Brown. That's Miss Lori's husband.
Hey there.
We're gonna come at you every Monday night.
Y'all can't watch on the same.
Oh, stop! That's more watching people. Just stop. Everybody, thumbs up if you like to save money. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. So, Melman Farms. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. We want y'all to ask questions if you have any. We want y'all to share your ideas of frugal gift giving, what you've done in the past. Now, this is all occasion: wedding, graduation, birthday, Christmas, and Hanukkah. Any gift giving occasion. So just frugal gift giving ideas. It might be helpful if you write all in caps so that the question or the suggestion stands out at us. And we want to say hello to everybody that jumps on here, but also we want to keep it within the time limit. Excuse me. I'm getting over, I don't know what. Change of weather. From snow to 15 degrees to what, 52 degrees, I think it was?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, hello from Sheville. Hey, Sheville.
Sheville.
Love Sheville. On my phone and he's on his laptop. That's how much we love you. All right. We're going to dive right in and we're going to look for capital letters if you have questions or a share. Okay, well, let's talk about I don't know where to start. I've got different notes, but why don't you start us?
You got the notes.
Okay, I didn't think that was going to. Let's talk about birthdays. I don't know where to jump in. It feels like we're just jumping in the middle of a conversation, but let's talk about birthdays. Let's talk about things that we've done in the past. This is to give people ideas, maybe. Well, I'm going to go ahead and say the punchline right now. At the bottom line to all of this is contentment. Yep. Learning how to be content. I was going to say that at the end, but I'm just going to say it up front because you think about that as we are telling you the things that we've done in the past, and we don't have all the answers, of course, but I think the fact that we, excuse me, raised our big kids to be content, and a lot of that was kind of maybe even out of necessity. We didn't have a lot of money for gifts many times. In our case now, we don't have we've got a tiny budget, but also we don't have space either. A lot of people nowadays are living in smaller spaces. So you have to be content with what you have. Whether you're a believer of this Bible, the biblical principles, and talking about contentment there or not, I've seen secular, just Thanksgiving morning on TV, they were talking about the physical benefits of being content, and that had nothing to do with scripture. So just learning to be content. Now, I haven't mastered that completely. Don't know if I ever will, but there are things I try to do to, I try to stay away from certain advertisements or magazines or window shopping and things like that, just so I can remember. That's how I can control my urges of wanting to buy stuff. So yeah, so contentment is the bottom line. And I'm just going to jump in here for birthdays in the past. And we've been parents for 27 years almost. I wrote on here, my first note is not much. They usually don't get much for birthdays. Nothing stands out.
Nothing really stands out to me either.
Don't feel sorry for them. Let me give you a couple of examples of things we've done.
Can I give one?
Yes, I don't know what you're about to say.
Let's see. You've been talking for the past 5 minutes.
Oh, wow. You can jump in at any time.
Well, one of the things,
I'll drink my water.
One of the things that we've done and actually try to do on a regular basis as we've been able to is when somebody has a birthday, we decorate up the house with streamers and stuff. And I mean, you can go to Walmart and you can get streamer material for like $1, $1.50 a roll, and you can cover the whole house in streamers for about $5. So that's one thing we've done.
Miss Lori, my friend in Arkansas, whom I love dearly. Find a stick, paint it, ask for it back, paint it a different color, and give it back to them. That's frugal.
Y'all do that in Arkansas too?
Oh my! Anything homemade, Denise says. Hey, Stephanie, can you see that? Can you see those glasses? I didn't know
she
if you had
says,
the right
"Hey
glasses.
y'all, Y''ALL."
Let's don't go there. We can't get off topic.
So that's the one thing that sticks out in my mind about frugal. I don't know if you call that gift giving, but I guess in my mind that's a giving from the heart, because you're using the time to do something for that person. Yeah, and giving them attention and making them the focus for the day for their birthday.
Yeah. We give for birthdays, and my sister's family does this for Christmas gifts, but we do experiences. For example, one year, Little Music Man wanted, I think this was 3 years ago, so he was 4 maybe. I'm sorry, let me delete. Okay, I don't know what. Sorry, excuse me. I don't know what that pop-up thing was. So
yeah, I don't know what that is.
I don't
either.
know. That looks. That's. What is that? Okay, sorry, threw me off because I don't know what's. I don't know if Barbara can see what's popped up there, and I don't know what that is. So, oh, thank you, Barbara. Okay, you take care of that. 1 year, Little Music Man, and I guess he was 4 or 5. He asked for an elephant for his birthday.
Not very practical.
Right. We had a problem because we didn't know where we would keep it. Of course, not because we didn't know where to buy one. So I thought I was going to be creative, and all of us went to the Nashville Zoo to see the elephants.
There you go.
And I got him a stuffed elephant, which he has since given to Goodwill because he didn't remember that momentous day. And
he was
of
4.
course. He's 4 or 5, but we got to the zoo, and of course they had taken the elephants off somewhere for some reason to do something.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was.
So there were no elephants there. So that was one thing we did. Another thing, when Morgan, our second son, was 12 or 13 or something like that, we went down near Chattanooga, Tennessee, Whitwell, it's called, and and we went to the Civil War reenactment. They have a Civil War reenactment thing there, and dinner theater. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word.
Dinner theater.
And then also they have the paper clips. You can look this up on the internet. It's paper clips.
Well, the elementary school. Yeah, the elementary school there in Whitwell in the Holocaust, and the teacher wanted them to have an idea of how many the number of Jews that were killed during the Holocaust, wanted them to understand how many that was. So they started asking for paper clips, and they ended up filling up a rail car.
Yeah. But anyway, that was interesting. That was something different. It was an experience. So we didn't have a lot of gifts we had to deal with. So that was neat. And then another thing, I've written on Instagram about this, but the kids, especially the little kids, love to go to Dollar General or Dollar Tree and all those places and just buy, 1 or 2 small things with their $1 or $2 for the birthday person. And it might be candy,
or a squeaky pig. You might get a squeaky pig.
No, that was a red velvet dog, the squeaky red velvet,
or something
blue
like that.
Velvet dog. That Little Music Man bought for Morgan one year. So that was, special because he thought that was awesome and Morgan would love it. So that's just fun. We just inexpensive gifts like that. Also food gifts, if they like a particular food, it can be homemade. See, I think Denise wrote homemade gifts. Food gifts are good, or even this is Christmas too. We do this a lot. Their favorite things that we don't usually buy through the year, or their favorite cereal. It's always usually unhealthy stuff. but stuff they usually get once or twice a year. Now, one thing, hey, Terry, glad to have y'all. I'm looking on here. Oh, okay. Hey, Deb, I'm glad you told me that because I didn't recognize that username. All right. Now, I think somebody else wrote something, a gift idea. Oh, Lori said, write down a family member and give it as a gift to someone in the family. And that reminds me, too, I didn't have this written down, but it would be good as we're also traveling around. And my daddy just called a while ago. That was neat. And he was asking me what we had seen yesterday because we did some family tour, heritage touring yesterday, and we didn't finish up. But just to write down your history and in a letter form or however you want to do that. And that's really good, too, to share. Now, one thing that we do you have anything to say? I certainly don't want to monopolize all the time.
No, go ahead.
One thing that we do is we give what is needed at the time. Now, I like to say don't give gifts equally to our 6 children and 2 daughters-in-law and 1 granddaughter. We don't give equally, we give fairly. And what we mean when we say that is we don't give. We're not, and they know this, they know how this works. We're not necessarily concerned with giving the exact amount of gift or money or whatever to each family member, say at Christmas time. We give what they need. And so far, this many years later, nobody has had a beef about that. You know, one year, one of our children got a very expensive leather sewing machine because he needed that for his business. And it ended up another brother used it as well. And then, you know, another child didn't get a gift that was that expensive, but he might have gotten what he or she needed. So we give what is needed and therefore appreciated at the time, and not necessarily trying to just find gifts that would equal the same amount of money for each child. Yeah. Is that fair to say that?
Yeah, because that can be stressful to try to make sure it's all equal.
Yeah.
And they would end up getting, in my opinion, they'd end up getting a lot of stuff that they don't really need or want just because you're trying to get stuff to make it equal. Yeah. That's just our opinion.
Yeah. Oh, all this is our opinion. And we're not, you know.
And it's our channel, so it can be our opinion.
Oh, my stars. He just said that out loud. I guess everybody's channel has their own opinions, doesn't it?
There you go.
There you go.
That's what it's all about.
We covered that.
It's about YouTube.
Yes, it is. All right. Now, Christmas. Well, I said we would talk about all occasions. Wedding ideas, write down your favorite recipes, give a cookbook that you've written. I did this with my sister when she got married. She's 8 years younger than me. And I wrote like one of those cookbooks you write in yourself. And so I did that for her as a wedding gift one year. Wedding gift ideas are endless. I mean, you could give all kinds of things that are frugal for wedding ideas, wedding gifts, shower gifts. Graduation, we really don't get. We do really frugal gifts. Things I've given at graduation gifts are little leather trays. My sons don't make them anymore, but they made little leather coin trays,
or key trays.
So that was handmade. Hey, Miss Vicky, yay, she's here tonight. We would give those, and also I know a friend of mine at graduation time gets some kind of keychains made up that are very frugal, she told me. So if the person just remembers that it's the thought that counts and is very grateful for what they get, then that's all good. But so let's talk about Christmas. Let's see if y'all have any ideas.
Well,
here.
Jenny is saying that her girls are sewing gifts for Christmas, making pillows and pot holders for family and friends. See, yes. To me, or to us, I mean, obviously with us being about heritage and everything, to us, a handmade gift is more special than something you go out and buy, because you've gone out there and you've put your own time and your effort into it. You're not just going out there and buying something to be buying something. So you've put a little bit of yourself into it. So I think I can speak for both of us that
go ahead.
I can.
Yeah, feel free.
Okay, I'll do it.
If you misspeak, I'll correct you.
So our opinion is that homemade gifts are better for that reason.
Yeah. A little side note here, Jenny, but I know you're not on Instagram anymore, but I saw the other day on Homestead Blessings. Some of y'all may be familiar with the West Ladies Homestead Blessings DVDs, but they put on Instagram, Jenny, you'll find this interesting, but the little pot holder loom things, you know, that my kids make the woven pot holders on, but they had scraps of fabric that they, I guess, tied together. I don't know exactly how they did it, but they had fabric maybe woven on there somehow, and they were using fabric scraps, like quilt scraps, instead of those cotton loops. And the outcome was beautiful. It was showed it half done. And so anyway, that was kind of neat, Jenny. I don't know exactly how they did it, but that's another idea for hot pads. Jenny says, I agree with Mr. Patient. Love handmade gifts. And a big hug and I love you, Mr. Brown says, is my favorite gift to give and receive. How sweet. Stop.
Did you not hear what I said?
Yeah.
You got 10 minutes.
Here are some other ideas. Couple of things we've done in the past with Christmas, past 2 years. I had to write it down because for some reason I always forget the little rhyme. But with the kids, we have done. Did we do this with just the littles?
I think we did it with just the littles. Yeah, I think so.
Something you want, something you need, something to wear, and something to read. So I'll say it again. Want, need, wear, and read. Something you want, something you need, something to wear, and something to read. And especially like his mom will ask what to give them. And I think we told her one of each of those maybe. I think that's what we did last year. I can't remember. And so that worked out really well. And you don't just get a lot of stuff they don't need, but there's one, you know, we let them ask for one random thing that was random that they really didn't need, which would be something they want. Anyway, that was a neat thing. So y'all might write that down and use that. Now, theme nights. Do you want to talk about theme nights? We do have a video. So after this,
but before we get into that, Miss Vicky says that she likes to make soaps and solid lotions and sourdough bread. Now that's one thing that Miss Katie has done in the past. She has made like soup mixes, like chili mix or spice mix for different soups, or little kits to make soups with, and giving that away. Because I mean, think about it. Everybody likes food.
Oh, that's what Miss.
We all like food.
That's what Miss Lori's saying. All those
homemade
seasonings.
Yeah, the homemade dry mixes. Yeah, yes. And so I know Miss Katie's done that on several occasions as well. So
I'm planning to do it, Lord willing. Again, I've started to buy some seasonings.
Oh, don't tell people. Somebody.
It would be our daughters-in-law, and I don't think they're watching.
Well, now they know what they're getting if they do.
Well, surprise, surprise. Homemade canned goods. Yes, just think out of the box when it comes to that. And Miss Barbara said she used the little hot pads on Thanksgiving that she bought from them. She was the very first, right there. She was the very first person to buy their hot pads. So
yay, we'll let them know.
Yes. So anyway, y'all might want to use that idea too. And theme nights. Yeah, can you tell them? I was saying at the end of this, if it does what it's supposed to and it's still there on YouTube, I'll go back and add the card where you can see the video that we talk about in greater depth of what he's gonna. Can you tell them what we do? Theme nights. I'll read this. You tell them what we do.
Okay, so one of the things that we started doing, I don't remember where we heard about this, but one of the things we started doing is, if you think about your little kids, whenever Christmas is coming up, all they want to do is open a gift, open a gift, open a gift. So one of the things we started years ago with the big boys, and we continue it on now, is theme nights. So what this is 4 or 5 days leading up to Christmas where we have a theme, and it gives them something that they can open so that they're not constantly asking to open something. And we've got the theme nights we have pajama night. We have sweets night. And now sweets night, it can either be where we go out and buy sweets, or we get in the kitchen together and make cookies or something together for a sweets night.
Honestly, we usually just like we go to the donut place,
or something like that.
When we were at home, that's what we do. We do something like that because that's unusual for us to do that.
Or some kind of sweets that we don't normally do. So we do a pajama night, we do a sweets night, we do an ornament night, and that one is kind of dual purpose, so that when they leave our house, they have at least 18, 19, 20 years worth of ornaments to take with them to start decorating their Christmas tree when they move out. So let's see, pajama, sweets, ornament.
I wasn't listening. I was reading Miss Lori's comment. I wasn't listening to you.
So we do pajamas, sweets, ornament, media. We have a media night. Now the media night, it can either be where we usually, it has turned in over the past several years to where we buy a new movie, or I'll buy several new movies for the family, because I have a list of classic movies, like Fiddler on the Roof.
A list that you want to buy.
Singing in the Rain. This is just our preference. Is classic movies that we want to put into our movie stash or our movie collection. And so that's usually what we do for media night.
But we only know more than 3. I mean, 2 or 3, and then we just let them open them together.
2. Yeah.
Oh, game night. So in the past, I think last year we didn't do a new one. We just played games.
Yeah.
But up until last year, we would get a new game for the family, and then just pick somebody to open it. Did we say pajama? Yeah.
And for the most part, those we do that. We can do those pretty frugally, especially when the ones like sweets night or game night.
Oh, lights.
Yeah,
lights. That's something we've added recently. We added lights night because we have a daughter that likes everything that glistens and glows and sparkles and shines and sequins and everything.
But everything that glitters isn't gold.
Don't start singing. We don't have time. Who sung that? Willie Nelson?
That was the Gatlin brothers.
See, I thought it was Willie Nelson. Okay, we got 5 minutes. Willie Nelson. I mean, Gatlin brothers. Do it real quick. Hurry up.
No, let's
How's it go?
Well, isn't it From All the Gold in California?
I wouldn't know. Is that an album? Is that a movie?
That's a song from the Gatlin brothers. Larry Gatlin and
All the Gold in California. Is that the name of the CD? That's the
name of the song.
Well, sing it. I don't know how it goes. I don't like country music.
All the gold in California.
I've heard that.
Is in a bank in the middle of Beverly Hills in somebody else's name. Because it's not in my name. There you go.
Okay.
Because everything that glitters
Deb appreciates your song.
Wow, thank you. Somebody out there think y'all can give me a contract?
If you like his songs, hit thumbs up. And if you don't like his songs, do not hit the thumbs down. Just walk away with your hands up. Okay. Lori says, yes, Miss Katie gave us a jar of homemade soup.
I got a thumbs up. Look at that.
Look at that. I meant on the thing, on the real thing. Wow, you did get a lot of thumbs up. Bless your heart.
Bless my heart. Why are you feeling sorry for me?
Lori says I gave her a jar of homemade soup and she don't want to open it because it's pretty. Well, you need to eat it. I gave it to you to eat it. Thank you for saying it's pretty, but remember it's a starter, so you add stuff to it. Okay, Jenny in Kansas.
All right, what else you got? We got 3 minutes.
I was going to talk
stick
about
to 30 minutes.
And let's say that thing at the end that we talked about
at the beginning. All right, we'll get on it.
Traditions as gifts. If I say that to you, what's that mean?
It means
Vicky gave you a thumbs up.
To me,
bless your heart.
Traditions is why do you keep saying bless my heart?
Just go.
Look at all these people. They think I'm good.
Okay, come on, go.
So if I think about traditions, what'd you ask?
I said, if I say to you traditions as gifts, what does that mean to you?
Okay, traditions of gifts, what that means to me is that we give the gift of traditions to our children. that they can carry on in their families.
Said. I didn't know what you're going to say. We haven't rehearsed any of this. Oh, Donna gave you a thumbs up. I didn't. There wasn't a right or wrong answer. Well, but I wrote down that Christmas, since we've had children, so 20 whatever years ago, 7 almost, has been about tradition. Like, I mean, putting up the tree. I mean, it's just gingerbread house making. I mean, the whole season really is gifts. I think we're about out of time. The whole season is memorable. And even our oldest son, here I go, I don't want to do it, but I'm going to cry. Our oldest son, who's in the Army, said to me 2 or 3 years ago, like right before he went into the Army, he said, Mama, this time of year at our house, oh, I hate it when this time of year at our house is my favorite. Say it.
He said that the Christmas season is his favorite time of the year because of the traditions that we had set in our family, and it brings us back and helps us to focus on being together.
Yes.
Are telling us different things.
That is that's the favorite video we've done. Have you seen that one, Jane? That's the favorite video of mine that we've done because all our big kids are weighing in on what they thought was special about Christmas time at our house. So please go watch that. I know it's a little lengthy. That's before I was trying to make shorter videos, but it's, I will tag it or somehow indicate it to y'all, but all 3 of our big boys talk about what Christmas meant to them and the tradition. And you're not going to hear them say, oh, I remember the year I got so-and-so, or I remember the year I bought I got so-and-so. You're not going to hear that from them. And, and that's not because we're all that or anything. It's just because the Lord's been gracious to us and we've just tried to teach them to be happy with what they get. And, you know, with the little kids, I tell them, I say, like, you know, y'all have seen me go buy shoes for them. And a lot of times I'll just pick it out because I'm an old mama now. And I used to, you know, with big kids, I wasn't an old mama, but I'm tired and old. So we go to the shoe store and I pick out the shoes and they have 2 choices. They can be satisfied with the shoes and thankful, or they can be unthankful and still wear them and keep their mouth shut. So, you know, that's their choice. And they've liked everything we've gotten them, you know, so we're trying to teach them to be content and thankful for what they get.
Well, and on that video, if you guys haven't seen it, or
Jenny
even if
said she's seen it,
even if you, let's see, what was I saying? If you haven't seen it, you need to go see it. And if you have seen it, just so you guys understand, all 3 of our big boys did those videos at separate times in separate locations,
separate
states. Yeah. And they all said basically the exact same thing about their favorite time is, you know, the being together and the tradition. Yes. So we thought that was really interesting and that, you know, made our hearts happy because we feel like, hey, we at least did that right.
Well, and so what's coming up, I know we're over time here and we're about to wrap it up, but what's coming up, Christmas time coming up. We've already texted all the big kids and their spouses, you know, and name drawing. I'm surprised somebody didn't mention that. Name drawing is another frugal way. If you have plenty of people in the family, you can draw names, and our kids, and the spouses and the grandchild, they've done that, I think, for the past 2 years. And then he and I get each child a little something. And then there's other things we've done too, but we're trying to keep this under the time limit. But this year, we're trying. But this year we've all decided, because all of our families, you know, our big kids, they're all different families now, and none of us have a great budget for gift giving. So we're actually, as far as the kids go, you know, that everybody below us in the family, they're going to, well, I'm not going to give that away because I'm not going to do that. But I will say we're not going to give many gifts at all. And Morgan texted the group and he said, look, because we haven't seen him a whole lot since his wedding. And that's fine.
We've only seen him once or twice.
And that's fine. That's fine. But we're looking forward to seeing him. All of our kids, everybody's supposed to be together at Christmas. And Morgan had texted, he said, look, y'all, I'm just looking forward to seeing everybody, and that's going to be gift enough for me. And then Owen hit love on the text, and that just made me think, that's what I want too. So, anyway,
you're making that a habit.
No, I don't mean to. I'm sorry. I really don't mean to, but it just touches my heart that's and it should touch your wallet, make your wallet happy that they don't ask for a lot of gifts.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. We've got one more thing to say at the end, but before that,
need to wrap it up.
Your fan club says, you don't want to hear what your fan club says.
Oh, I saw one individual
we think
said,
you're funny.
we
don't
think you're funny,
but
don't confuse it with good.
Real? Wow. No, she's kidding you, and we know it. And
but she did come back and say, keep singing.
I know. Well, she's
and I grew up on those songs
sweet.
too. That's why I know them.
All right. We do want to have a little commercial here real quick. You want to tell them?
Which one?
Amazon affiliate.
Oh, yeah. So, hey, you guys, we have an affiliate link for Amazon. Now, for those of you who don't know what that is, or even if you do, we're going to tell you that you can find our Amazon affiliate, just a general affiliate link, in pretty much all the videos that we have out there.
Comment section.
In the comment section. And basically what that does, if you're going out there doing your Christmas shopping on Amazon, if you will go through our affiliate, it costs you nothing extra, but it gives us, it's an easy way to help fund our journey, our Heritage Homestead journey. We get pennies on the dollar. And like I said, it costs you no extra, but if you click on that link, it will allow us to get a little money from Amazon for you using that link.
They just give us a kickback.
The thing you guys need to understand is when you click on that link, when you click on that link, just know that it's not going to tell you it's the Heritage Ways link, because we're not a charitable organization, although I think we are. I think we're y'all can give to the Turner Food Foundation anytime you want, and we'll accept it. So, with us not being a true charitable company or whatever, we can't have our name associated with it. At least that's the way we understand it. So if you guys are buying on Amazon and you don't mind going through just that one little extra step and clicking on our Amazon link, we would really appreciate it.
Yes. And also, as far as YouTube goes, we talked about this at the end of the video, but y'all missed it last week because we talked too long and we didn't realize we did. But if you'll just share our videos here, and YouTube is allowing us to do more and more. They're opening more doors, for lack of a better technological term, for us on YouTube as our.
We don't know nothing about no technology.
Amen, brother. And so the more views and that kind of thing. So make sure your notifications are turned on, because he wasn't getting Heritage Ways notifications. And he said the other day he hadn't gotten any in months, when I commented to him that our views were really, really lower than average, which, maybe public doesn't like our videos nowadays, and that's one thing, but the fact that not getting notifications and not knowing that they're out there, that's another story. So
because I did have the notifications
he had it turned on, and I had to go back in his phone, somehow it was turned off. So just make sure your notifications are turned on, and just to hit like and share the videos, and that actually helps us financially too. So that's two ways you can help support us at no cost to you. So free support. That's fun.
And Miss Vicky says to make sure that the notifications are set to all.
Thank you for saying that, Miss Vicky, because she's been doing this much longer than we have.
She says the default is occasionally. So if you want to get all of the updates from us when we put new video content out, make sure you hit that little bell and set it to all notifications.
Thank you, Vicky, for saying that. I appreciate all the help we get. And Deb says, yes, I was definitely teasing you, and I really do like to hear you saying, I know. And if I know that. All right, so thanks for using the link. Thanks for being here. And we're going to put that video either on a card here. Anyway, somehow I'll make that available to you, that Christmas traditions video that the boys that we all talked about last year or did last year. So okay,
right. We're 7 minutes over.
Right.
You're 7 minutes over.
That's pretty close. Okay, thank you. And old radio style, does our audience have to? Do they need to make it? All right, bye, y'all. Thanks for watching.
We'll see y'all next week.
Thanks, Barbara, for being here. Yeah, Lord willing, we'll see you next week.
Same time, same channel.
Deb's gonna start singing, sending song requests.
All right.
Oh, he'll do it too.
See what I can do. I'll have to get me a little karaoke machine. That way I'll have all the words.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody. There you go.